Okay, so I want to share this little chart with you here. This is a good website to watch all your favorite Bitcoin, cryptocurrencies. It's a good site. Tradingview.com. Which let me just show you the actual main website. Tradingview.com. Looks like this. On the right side, you can add a symbol. And as you start to type the symbol, it'll autofill for you, so you can kind of pick it. So if I start typing Bitcoin, you'll see, here it is, Bitcoin, and I want Bitcoin USD right here. Boom, I'd click that. So it would put it down here. Okay, so this is the main page. So what you can do, though, so you want to look, and these are all my coins I'm looking at right now. Down here, I think is XRM. What is that one? Monero. Okay, I was just looking at that one. This is Litecoin, Dogecoin, Ripple, Zcash coin, whatever, Ethereum, Dash coin, and Bitcoin. Now you're looking at this live while I'm looking at this. 7:38 p.m. Eastern time, Saturday, 5/27/2017. And as you can see, straight up red, down 9%, 13, 4, 21, 6, 4, 11, 8. Right? Main ones we were watching: Bitcoin down 8%, Ethereum down 4.18%. Price-wise, Ethereum had been as high as, I think, 220 roughly. It's now 156. As you know, Bitcoin was as high as $2,800. It's now $2,000. That's an $800 drop from where it was at the all-time high. So it actually dropped 520 or so. And then it rebounded, 25, 2,600, bounced back down, 24, 25, was hovering around there. Then it got nailed again from 25 down to 2,000. So we had literally 2 times a 500-point drop, which the webbot specifically gave. Now, it did say 2,300, that around the price of 2,300, we should see a $500 drop approximately. It went past 2,300, it went to 2,800, and had a 500-point drop. Started going up again, got to around 25, 24, 26, playing around there for a while. Boom, got nailed again. It's down another 500. As you can see, it's $2,084 right now. That's a $500 drop. Am I concerned about this? No, I'm not. So let me just show you, though. If I click on one of these, let's say Ethereum. See right here on the left, I can hit interactive chart. That goes up for any of these. If I want to hit Zcash, interactive chart, I just click this button. Once that happens, this chart shows up. And you can pick down here in the bottom, how far back do you want to see? Now, right now, I've got year-to-date selected. I went up here. Bitcoin, again, that's the chart I chose, was Bitcoin. And I set it to 15 minutes. Now, just an FYI, when it's during the day and I'm like looking live, I set it to 1 minute. I'm watching it. But for now, I just set it to 15 minutes because I want to show you that you shouldn't be concerned about this. There's nothing to be scared about. This is exactly, if you got the latest report from Cliff High, I'm talking about the Bitcoin cryptocurrency report. As a matter of fact, I have it right here. May Bitcoin report. I'm going to open this on my other side, so give me 1 second. I'm going to type in the word profit. And I want to just show you something, which, again, I don't do summaries on these per Cliff. He doesn't want these summaries on these Bitcoin reports, and I don't blame him, period. But I am going to show you this one piece here. So, as you can see, emotional flow values. I just searched for the word profit because I remember reading this and it's saying, get ready for some big moves, both up and down. Generally, it's going up, but you're going to see on the way big moves, which are going to be some profit taking, some big profit taking to happen. So what do we have right here? When all of crypto space is considered, the emotional flow values for this part of 2017 are rising and continue to rise through to the projection limit of model space, which is about 4 months out. The rising emotional tone for crypto space, meaning all cryptocurrencies, that we are experiencing now continues as model spaces move through the middle of September. These sets are suggesting that these next 4 months are going to be in a general positive with continued rising and an even balance of building tension values and releasing tension values. This last means that we are not seeing any signs of growing emotional imbalance such as may be seen as bubbles form in the financial markets. This is also or this also is a decent indicator of what may be termed profit taking on along the rise. And that in turn is a good indicator for continuing new involvement and as crypto space assets will be sold to a wider investment audience. The emotional flow values begin to lift rapidly in the last week of May. Really? That's funny. We're in the last week of May right now, and that's when we had 2 double 500-point drops. That's incredible. Actually beginning with a jump of values as model spaces. Again, values of what? Emotional flow values, not price values. As model spaces progress through that weekend prior to the last week in May, from there the progression upward in these values becomes steeper through to the middle of July, where it flattens for about 2 weeks, yada, yada, yada. So I'm going to close that now and tell you there is going to be some major profit taking, which is what has just occurred. I'm telling you because the report has said it, and I'm following these reports because the damn things are on fire with this crypto space movements and prices and everything. I heard the door creak open. Hang on one second. Oh, it was Nicole coming in. One of my kids. So don't let this get to your gut. Don't let this, oh no, it's going down. I should sell. No. Buy and hold. If you want to play this perfectly, as in safe as hell, I have nothing to worry about. I'm going to sit back, and then maybe in a month from now, I'm going to look at the price and I'm going to be real happy. And then maybe another month from now, I'm going to look at the price. I'm going to be real happy again. 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6 months out, I'm going to keep being happy each time I look. But if I look day to day, oh my God, it dropped $600. Oh no, I should have got out. No. Let me show you this chart. Take a look at this. We're going back year to date, right? And if you look at this, little advertisement, get out of my face. This is back in May. Beginning of May. This is the beginning of May. Here we are. So end of April, May. And again, we've had these prices for a little while, 1,200, 1,100, 1,300 for Bitcoin a few months back. So May. Now look at this. You can see these small ones right here. Let's look at this move. 1620. Looks like down to a low of around 1487. That's a pretty big move. That's a $200 roughly move. And then what happens? It starts off again, back up. Didn't get to the high yet. Didn't make it back to 1600. What am I going to, or actually the total, sorry, 1668. It only got to about 1628. Came back down. Oh no. Wait a minute. One day goes, so that was the 4th or 5th? Almost to the 5th? No, it is the 5th. 5th is when that happened. 6th, 7th, 8th, and then finally we're getting up there, 8th. We just touched it towards the end of the 8th. 9th, finally. So it took a few days to get back there. And then we have, guess what? Again, 1800, 1801, down to 1688. Not exactly a 200-point drop, but a decent drop. Same thing. 2-3 days later, it's back up to a high again. Up some profit taking right here of the span of 11, 12, 13, 2 days profit taking. Back up. Again, still didn't hit the high. It's going down. Is it going down? Nope. Again, several days later, back up, all-time high. So we see this behavior over and over and over again. So let's focus on the last few days. And matter of fact, let's go back right here to the 22nd. Today's the 27th. 22nd. We got 2182 over here, down a little bit, back up, 2182, 2272. We're nearing $2,300 right here. It's 2290. And then what do we have? Boom. 1998 approximately. We'll call that 2000. You just saw approximately a almost $300 drop. So remember, Webbot was talking about once it got to $1,900, we were going to see a drop. It didn't take long before it got to 23 and then dropped. So boom. Now keeping in mind, of course, we were expecting 2,300, which is right here, and a $500 drop. That's a $300 drop. In all fairness, this is a $300 drop. That's pretty damn close for the Webbot, right? But then it goes on. We hit these incredible highs, but you can see right here, It really goes up steep. This is a lot of buying. There's a lot of action in here. We have freaking almost $3,000. It's at the $2,800 practically right here. And then we have massive sell-off. This is what we call profit taking. And when you look at the volume, so I can zoom in a bit. 915 sold like at once. Okay, let me just give you an idea on the way up what was happening. 144 bought, 104 bought, 150 bought, 560 purchased, 360 purchased. But over here, boom, 915 drop, sold. 620 sold. 1,000 sold. 821 sold. 2,000 sold. Then it starts to go back up again. Why am I showing this? Because I don't want you to think, oh, I should get out of this. This is crazy. This is scaring me. So granted, we have a 2,800.03 or whatever this is at, and down to the low was 1914. Now this is over the span of what, 2 days approximately? 24th, 25th. This happened on the 25th, 26th, 27th, which is actually today as I'm doing this. It's 1918. Okay, and then currently is where we're at right now. 2076 is on the up here is where I'm looking, but roughly you can see where it's bouncing around 2100. Even today it was up to almost 2200. So from 1916 to 2172 again, it's moving all the way. There are people in here taking big profit. Webbot said it's coming last week away. Get ready. It's going to really start getting hit. It's not going to stop, by the way. However, this long trend right here, see this big chart? This is what you're going to see for the most part. If you take from today, which we'll call this, we'll just say May, right? Let's just say May 2017. And I'm going to pretend, just so you see where I'm going with this, that this chart I'm looking at right now is to the end of the year, and we're already in the future. We're already in December right now. Okay, we're in December 2017. I would like to show you that a chart that says, oh, here's May. Remember this little thing here in May? We had a 800-point drop in 3 days. Yeah, I remember that. This is what it should look like as we go to December. Except this number down here being 1,300 to 2,800 would actually be 2,800 to like, 6,000, 7,000, 8,000, something. And yes, you're going to see this right here along the way. So if you were a day trader, as I mentioned, I had $6,800. I played it right, and it was in Zcash. And as you can see, Zcash, right over here, down 8 points. Zcash was well into the 200 and something. It was touching 300 at one point. Okay, just to give you an idea. I got in when it was 227, or somewhere around there, 230 something. Sold at 270. Turned my 6,800 into 8,100. Okay, but I day traded it. I got in where I thought I saw, you know what, I think this is a good spot again. I got in, sold. I want to give you the same example, okay? If I was here right now, and we're back on the 25th, and I'm playing games over here, day trading, trying to get in on this, and I'm up 2,700, whatever, and I'm thinking, okay, I'm waiting there goes 3,000. I'm going to put an order in and when it sells for 3,000. And then this happens. And I'm in at 2770, let's say, for example. And now I'm dealing with, again, that was Friday, Saturday, actually 25th, which was Thursday, Friday, Saturday, today. And I'm over here saying, oh man, I'm down, it's down to 2,200, 2,100, 2,000, whatever. Again, right this second, it's $2,088. I'm in at 2,700. Oh, that hurts. No, Jay Snip or whoever, if you were in my position and you actually did this, which I did not, wait it out. Guess what? This chart, this is what's about to happen. Yes, it may take a few days. It may take a week. I don't know. But here's the good news. Here's why you really shouldn't give two craps. Are you ready for this? You're going to love this. You're going to love this. You remember a few days ago, I said, make sure you open a Coinbase account, a Kraken account, and now a Gemini account. I don't know what their limits are, at least Gemini. I'm not 100% sure on daily you can buy it. But I know Kraken is huge. If you get Tier 3 approval, so when you sign up at Kraken, I want a Tier 1 account, of course, Tier 2, and then Tier 3. Once you have a Tier 3 account, you can set your bank account in there. That way you can say transfer funds right now from my bank account directly into my trading account online because I want to buy some Ethereum or Bitcoin or whatever. That's why you need tier 3. But when you're tier 3 and they've done the checks on you or whatever they have to do, you have to give them a license, social, whatever. You're going to have to give them all this information. Picture of you with your license, like taking a picture of your face and your license next to you as an additional measure they have to do. Once you're approved, the daily limits, I think, are $20,000 worth of playing around you can do, trading and stuff. Or moving money around in there, or coins to money, money to coins. I think a monthly, or is it weekly? It's one or the other. It's either weekly or monthly. It's a $200,000 movement you can play around in there with. Of your own money, of course. So that's why I really like Kraken. But it's taking forever. It's taking forever for everybody. And I already did the tier 3 thing 2 weeks ago now. I believe it's been 2 weeks roughly for me. Yes, I've been into your system for a long time, actually, and I got myself up to tier 2, but I never did anything with it because I didn't want to trade any of these cryptos yet. That was months ago, but then as of recently, I saw the writing on the wall. I saw the reports. I'm like, I got to get in. Let me go ahead and activate tier 3 of my Kraken account, even though I already had Coinbase.com set. I was ready to go with them, the equivalent of tier 3. But with them, it's still $5,000 a week you're allowed to play with. And I forget what it is a monthly over there, but it's like, I'm thinking one Bitcoin is going to be $5,000 sometime in the future here, not too long. Don't tell me I can go buy one Bitcoin or only in a week's time. That's not happening. That's not going to work. That's why I said you got to go to Kraken 2, Gemini, etc., which is Gemini.com. But I just wanted 3 platforms. That way, if things got crazy, I could go in and sell on one of them. Like if the site keeps going down because so much traffic is there. So that's what I want to talk about. Why I'm telling you not to worry about this little downward movement right now. The sheer number of people signing up, and these are just the 3 exchanges that I told you about: Gemini, Coinbase, and Kraken. And Coinbase and Kraken are more well known than Gemini. And both of those sites have had service issues. Service down. This service is down. Site can't be displayed. Refresh. Okay, it's back up. It's not because someone's attacking it. So they're not having an attack from a hacker group. They're literally being flooded with people trying to get in there, make an order, sell an order, transfer some coin, do something. It is out of control. And if I'm thinking to myself, if I'm here 2 weeks ago trying to get in on this, on my tier 3 thing, get me approved, and I'm waiting, and I get an automated email a week later, hi, Mr. JSNIP4, we realize you have a request in with us, but because I end up emailing them because I didn't follow the last direction correctly with the part that says hold your ID like next to your face and take a picture too. And I'm like, how can I get it to you? Because I'm thinking I don't want to wait another freaking week. And then I realized today, I went back there, and at the very bottom, once you hit the tier levels, there's a section, update my stuff. I was like, oh crap, sweet. So I hit update the final photo, took my little picture today, and hit upload, done. I'm thinking, oh, thank God, because when they finally get to my thing to finally give me the approval or not, verification, that'll be updated. Thank God, right? So if I'm still not approved, going past 2 weeks now, and everybody else that's emailing me, I'm waiting. I tried Coinbase. I'm still waiting. I'm not getting any answer. Do you have any idea of the sheer number of people who are trying to get in on the action right now? Who aren't even able to? Because they're stuck in limbo land like the rest of us? Do you have any idea if that's just Kraken and Coinbase and Gemini? It's been days now that I've done Gemini. No response whatsoever. Normally that stuff can be done in normal expectancy is 24-hour turnaround. Some of them, normal expectancy, 48-hour turnaround. 48 hours? I'm waiting 2 weeks. Thank goodness I already had some cryptos to play around with. I could change for some coin, Bitcoin into Ethereum, take some Ethereum, transfer it into the Veritasium thing. Was able to use my 5,000 limit on Coinbase, once, and then, recently I had to, move some stuff around, but that's not enough. I need access to more, higher ability or higher numbers to play with. So I don't want to be stuck. Oh, you've reached your 5,000 limit. Yeah, but I only traded some of these for that. Well, that counts as some of your limit. But I didn't buy any. Doesn't matter. It counts. No, I don't have time for that. So I'm telling you, what about the exchanges in other countries? What about the exchanges that I don't even know exist right now? That other people, I use that one. And you know what? Because I've had emails from other people. I signed up, I forgot how you pronounce it, Polynix or something. And I'm waiting too. I'm waiting. They're not getting back to me either. So what does that mean? When they finally get approved, they're going to, oh, great. It was $2,800. It's now $2,000. I need to, oh my God, please, 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 let me say a prayer. Please, God, let me get approved right now so I can get in here and get on some action. And as soon as they get approved, boom, they're going in. They're going to buy some. No questions asked. Some Ethereum, Bitcoin. Yes, I'm in. I'm in the game. And what happens when a whole bunch of people do that at a steady flow? You're approved, you're approved, you're approved, you're approved, you're approved, you're approved. They all go in to start playing the game. Now, I'm going to use a term here that really doesn't apply to this. But you may argue, actually, it does. But it does make sense, so I'm going to use it here. Ready for this? How does a Ponzi scheme work? A Ponzi scheme is said when you say, let's just say each person has to give $10,000 investment. I got 10 people to give me $10,000 of investment, and I've promised them 20% returns within 6 freaking months. I got 100K now from all 10 people. 10 times 10, 100. Long story short is I'm not doing anything with the money except playing games with it myself, investing, not even investing, buying toys and cars, bought myself a house, whatever. But I'm constantly giving the same sales pitch to new people, and I'm constantly getting new $10,000 in from different people. So as long as in 6 months from now I've got a whole bunch of $10,000, I can start paying back the original people, those 10 people, their 10K back each plus the interest that I promised them, 20%. But it's okay because I got new money coming in constantly. When the new money stops coming in is when the Ponzi ends and it blows up. I want to give you that example because not that I'm saying Bitcoin's a Ponzi scheme. The same rule applies when a flood of people are coming in. As long as a flood of people are coming in, this thing's going to work great. The beautiful thing is it's not like someone's out there taking everybody's money and, it's gone in some black hole. This stuff they're trying to put this into infrastructure, financial infrastructure. It's actually a good thing. But the same rule applies as you have a stampede of people. At first, it was just a group of people coming in and playing this game. And we're all saying to everybody else, guys, hey, there's plenty here for everybody. Look how much money I'm making. Look how much stuff I've done with this. This is great. Like I told you, I turned $6,800 into $8,100. I'm not kidding. And so anyway, we want in. Well, come on in. And when they come in, they bring their money with them, which means they have to go buy this stuff, which means only those of us online who are selling the stuff are going to be the ones that they can buy from, correct? Which means what? The prices have no choice but to go up and up and up as more people keep hearing about this. It was on Glenn Beck the other day. It's starting to get on the news. People are going to say, I don't want to be left out of that. I got to get in on that. And then that's when you and I say, wipe our little brows off. Whoa, it's a good thing I got in when I did. And you're probably going to say that even if it takes you weeks to finally get your approval to play the game online, Coinbase or whatever, or Kraken. Don't sweat these charts. It's going to go back up in the very near future. It's going to be explosive, and it will be explosive down too. You got to be careful. But if you don't day trade or try to get in at the right time and get out and then it fell down, let me get it back in again, ride it up, if you just put your money in there and walk away, buy and hold strategy, it will pay off handsomely because you really put yourself down to hardly really no risk for the most part, in my opinion, because you're not playing the game. Again, if you were in at 27, 2,800, I'm going to get in now. I think it's going to go up higher. And then, no, it didn't. It's down. Now it's hovering at $2,000 here for the last 2 days. Oh, my God. Is it going to go down more? Is it going to go up? I should have just left it alone. I should have, again, just buy and hold. You'll be fine. And let all the new people, the mad rush of new people from all these different countries that are getting into it, let them get into it. They're going to push the price up to astronomical levels because they're going to want a piece. That's why you got to get in here as soon as you can. And I know you're trying, but I just want to give a complete video about this right now. That seeing this drop from that high down to where it's at, approximately $800 down, I'm not even kind of worried. I'm not even upset. I'm nothing. I'm like, you know what? Great. Webbot got it right again. It said this. What's that about the thing of the last week of May? What? Hey, we're in the last week of May. Hey, that's when this happened. Amazing, isn't it? Guess what it also said in that report? Watch the month of June in a good way. And there'll be some bad days. Oh, what happened? But generally speaking, watch June, July, etc. And then you'll start to understand this is not behaving like any market I've ever seen. It's not acting like a stock market. I don't know what the hell's going on. None of this makes sense. I've had enough. I'm going to get in now. Which is why I'm trying to tell you, if you plan on getting in, get in as soon as possible. Don't wait. How many more signs do we need to see that this is going to go crazy? Take care.